What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So today I'll be teaching you all the basic tools of Photopea in today's video, and let's just get started. Before you do that, click the like button, subscribe, and share this video to people who want to know how to use Photopea properly. So now let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna be linking the Photopea in the description. So now you can create a new project where you can make different different boards where you can make whatever you want. So for example, right now it's in a video format, like a thumbnail format. So let's just make a thumbnail. So let's go transparent and create. So now here we have our board where we're going to be doing all the projects. So you can type your name over here. I'm going to just name it thumbnail. So okay, now the thumbnail, you have to think about what your thumbnail is going to be. So my thumbnail is going to be reviewing a laptop, for example any laptop. So we're just going to go here, we're going to go for a laptop PNG. So we can choose anything we want. I'm going to be going with this one as it has zero reflection. So it comes pre PNG, so like the background white is gone. So for example, let's just take this image. So if you want the background to be gone but you don't know how to do it and you're going to cut it out one by one, well, here's an example. So I can either copy image or save it. So I'm just going to copy it, and we do that. You have to click on that, delete this, and you're going to click on that, and then you're going to click on Alt, Control, and T. So it tells you how you want to arrange it. So we can make it wide, we can make it long. So now let's just, you can see the pixels. So let's just make it a square, right? So it's 720 by 720. Now drag it in the side. So we can just put it there. Now click on the magic wand, and you can click on the white area, and now you can click on delete on your keyboard or laptop. So there you go, it's done. And now if you want, you can click on select and deselect, so it's not selected the crop. Now Alt Control T again, or you can just click on edit and then free transform, or you can also just do the transform, but I don't really recommend it. Now you can just arrange it and click on, you can hold shift, so if you want it to be long, so you can't make it like big or wide. So if you hold shift, so if I'm not holding shift, it becomes wide. So let's just do this one, it looks better. Now this is what I'm gonna thumbnail be like. Just make it this small, and this is better. So now we need to get the background. So for the background, you can add a gradient. So if you want a gradient, you can search up a gradient background. So it can be any gradient. I'm just gonna search for some, and I'll get back to you when I found it. So I have got my image. Now I control V, so that's how you paste it. And I'm gonna make it the size of this. So remember, it should always be the back of layer, so click on that and do that. So now that you've brought it, you can see that it has been done. Now you can add your text. So you click on the type tool and make however big you want it to be. I'm just gonna do that and center it. Now so this is the text. So right now it's very small, so you can click on the size and do this. So this looks better, and I'm gonna do the middle. Now that's better. So the text is like this. So if you want, you can change the gradient of this too. So let's just make this better. So now you can shift it over here a little bit, and now that's done. You can choose, you can upload your own font by clicking on load font, and so I have added mine here. So obviously you can see Vampire Wars. And if you want to add your own custom font, you can go to thefont.com. It's also there. I also linked it in description, so you can go and check it out. And this is what I have. So you can change the text. So you just double click and drag over here. This is the color changes. So I'm just gonna make it. Let it be white for now. You have to right click and click on the blending options, the first option. And now you can mess around with these, but be careful, you can also undo it. Over here the history, and you can click on stroke, and you can color your stroke the way you want it, the size, the color of the stroke. So the color, it's gonna be uh let it be white. And if you can't use that anymore and you clicked on this thing, you can click on color overlay. So you just do that and you can change the color you want. So in the stroke, let's just make it a bit bigger. That's better. Now the color overlay. So I can put a color, or if you want, you can put a gradient. So the gradient looks like that. So you can change the colors. You have to just click on that. You can drag it if you want here, so you can see the image. So from the starting over here, which color do I want? So this is blue. So I'm just gonna click on the down one. Do that. This one, that color. So you can just click on whatever color you want, like you want that color or this color. So this is gonna be that color, and okay. And then this color over here, drag this and choose that. So or you can also do it flipped. So you can do that, from that to that. So it's basically opposite, but yeah, you can also change the way it goes. Click on OK here and scale, like in the middle, or how big you want the gradient to be. So I'm just gonna choose it to be this much, and you can change its XY. That's fully up, fully down. This is fully up, and this is fully down. So let's just put it to be 0. Now it's in the middle. So I'm just gonna change it really quickly. Okay. So now MacBook Pro review, and this is how you make it. If you want, you can also blur the background. So you use the blur tool over here, so you can set your strength, like 100 is best, and the size of the cursor, so like this is this, and this is 1000. So you can just keep it this much or even smaller if you wish to. So we are not going to use the blur effect now. And the blending options, you can also add the drop shadow, so you can add it for both. So you see this one is going all the way from that to that, so it's that way. So we just do that. That's better. You can also make it 130, and that's even better. So you can make the opacity pure black, or this much. I recommend this much, or it'll look like it'll look more weird, kind of. It's completely your wish. You can add the distance, how far it goes, and if you want to avoid that, I'll tell you later. And the spread, like how thick you want it to be, and the size. So you can keep it on 0, and that, and now you can add the spread and the size. Basically, spread means blur. So noise is basically the dots. If you want, you can add 100 noise, so it looks like dot dot dot. So I recommend just a little bit, like 21%. Barely noticeable, but well, it's there. So this is better. 37 is better. So yeah, this is how you do it. You can click on OK. So sometimes you gotta be careful. You can also click on layer style, copy, and you can go to the laptop layer, and you can paste it, but it makes it gradient. So well, we don't want that. So clear. Now blending options. So let's add a drop shadow, and it's basically copying that. So you can see that it's little off over there. So you can make the shadow the same shadow, or you can add a stroke. The stroke can be black if you want. So let's go black. Or you can also just make it, like a random color, like this one, I guess. Or you can just make it that color. So yeah, I think this color looks better with that. So this is better. Now we're going to click on that, Alt Control T. Yeah, so you can't do that, so you have to click on rasterize, Control E and T. So it actually takes this one, so it takes a little lag, and now you can just move it around, move it a little bit, and now try to center it. Okay, so here it is. We're gonna move it there, and we're gonna move the laptop. So to click on select, deselect, and that, and just move it a little bit. This is better. So if you want, you can even make the text a little small. So I'm just gonna make it a little bit small, so it's not way too small. And you can make that, or if you want, you can also add an arrow over here. So it's basically the same thing. You can add the same thing. And this is a tutorial on all the basics you need for a thumbnail or a logo. So now I'm going to upload a video on how to make a logo with the same thing. So you can go and watch that video if it has been uploaded, or if it hasn't been uploaded yet, it means it's being edited. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.